Welcome back to Crazy Bill's Garage, and today I got for you two used oil filters. One is from a friend's vehicle, and one is random. So the AC Delco is random, so I don't know what kind of mileage it had, or what kind of, I don't know, disaster it went through. Probably went through a GM engine though, a General Motors engine. And this Baldwin was on a 2019 Mazda CX-3 with the 2-liter. So we'll look at that one first. So this one and this one. There we go. So let us take a look. Now this, I don't know how many, I think it went 7,000 kilometers. Couldn't get her to tell me directly, and she didn't know. Very clean inside though. Wow. Still like these Baldwins. Wow. Couldn't have been on there too long. That is not hard at all. The I believe it's just rubber. And here we are. It's got a real spring in it. This thing feels weighty though. Like, wow, it feels heavy. So there's the bottom. It does have some debris and some not so nice things down there, but I'm pretty sure, you know, it's still doing its job. Let us test this. The bypass is working beautifully, I must say, on this Baldwin filter. A lot of glue right here. Ooh. Some glue all the way around here. Oh, well, okay. That's not a big thing. Sure is heavy, though. Making me wonder, why is it so heavy? I do have a light. Oh, yeah, I have a light on here. Oh, okay. But that does not look too bad. So, let me just get super knife, and we'll take a look at the inside. Cut off the filtration. See how well it looks. Feels like there is a internal connection, a metal strip, yeah, that connects the filter ends together. So I have to do something about that. Well, I already did. It just comes apart. Now, let's see. Can I get this metal strip out? Yes. So there we go. There is the louver part. Let's see. Can you see if any of these things are closed down here? They're looking pretty good to be open. Okay, that's not bad. They look pretty open. That's a good sign. Wow, her engine is dirty. Like I said, I think this is on for 7,000. Could have been more, but we have debris in here, quite a bit. Still wet a bit too. I wonder if this thing was a little heavy. It has debris down in the valleys. It's not a good thing, but I have the microscope today. We can take a look and see what we got there for debris. So there we go with the Baldwin. Now that was a Baldwin B1402. Now this is a PF64 AC Delco. Get that off. Oh, not too bad. A ton of holes on here, eh? Lots of holes, inlet holes. So it's not that bad. So let's see. Rubber strip, or the rubber any dream bag valve. It's not bad. It's not too hard. It's actually quite pliable. Wow, that's clean. Whew. Should have picked a dirtier AC Delco. I had a few to choose from. And as you can see, it's got E-core So it, of course, is made by good old Champ Labs. That is a very stiff bypass valve. So, oh, I didn't even show this to you. It looks pretty good, actually. It does look pretty good. So, this filter so far is turning out to look pretty darn clean, which is actually really nice. Sometimes it's nice to get a nice clean filter, see that it did a great job, see that an engine is actually nice and clean inside. At least that's what I say. When usually I'm disappointed if I get a clean filter. You know how it is. Okay. Got a feeling this one's going to be pretty clean looking. It's wet. Well, I didn't get it. It's a random from the other day, so it's pretty clean though. Like, there's a little bit here and there in the valleys, but there's not enough for me to really warrant a gooder look at it. I'll go with a better look at it. Like, it's got normal. It looks like things in it, even though there's a piece of metal. No, it's not a piece of metal, but it looks pretty good. I think the only one we're going to warrant a good look at is the Baldwin, because I don't think that AC Delco is dirty enough. Of course, probably doesn't matter. I could probably just chuck that on the microscope anyways. Well, we'll see what happens. So there we are with the Baldwin 1402. You can see some of the debris that was in that filter. A little bit of specks of it here and there. I'll see if I can find a better spot. Who knows? Maybe I can. And yes, I did find a slightly better spot. Look at that. That is pretty dirty there. Filter kept it out though. I didn't see anything on the backside of the filter, so we don't really have to look at that. Amazing though. It's just like a cellulose type of filtration, and I still think cellulose does a pretty good job once in a while. And it's been using it for forever in vehicles, so it can't be that bad. But look at that. It's certainly filtered out. These particles are very small. It's hard to see them with your eyes up close. And here's the filter from the AC Delco. You can see it. It's did a good job. I don't think this engine it was in was very dirty. It's certainly the filter looks pretty darn clean. The filter is dark though, which means the oil was in it for a considerable amount of time. But the engine's clean, so they must do regular oil changes that keep this thing debris free pretty well. So there we are, the Baldwin and the AC Delco. Both did a job. I'll have to see if this friend here wants quicker done oil changes. Like, I'm pretty sure that a quicker oil change probably would have been better. Like, this oil change could have ran a lot longer. I'm not sure. She wasn't sure. So who knows? Maybe it went longer. I'm pretty sure it was pretty close to 7,000 kilometers, which isn't supposed to be that bad, but it's picking up lots of debris in that engine, so maybe it would be a candidate for restore and protect from Valvoline. But that's probably not going to happen because I have a lot of oil and filters for her vehicle that I'd have to go through to get to the restore and protect. She's not going to want to go through that process. But thanks for watching. Hope you enjoyed. And tune in Monday. We'll have something good for you.